Top 5 Diligent People in the Bible. Lydia, a remarkable woman in the New Testament, is remembered for her diligence and devotion. Introduced in Acts 16, Lydia was a successful businesswoman from Thyatira, a city renowned for its purple dye. As a seller of purple goods, she was likely wealthy and influential, demonstrating her hard work and entrepreneurial spirit. When Paul and his companions arrived in Philippi, they encountered Lydia at a place of prayer by the river. A worshiper of God, Lydia listened intently to Paul's message about Jesus. Her heart was opened by the Lord, and she and her household were baptized, showcasing her spiritual diligence and readiness to embrace the gospel. Lydia's diligence extended beyond her business acumen and spiritual openness. She immediately offered hospitality to Paul and his companions, insisting they stay at her home. Her house became a meeting place for the early Christian community in Philippi, indicating her continued commitment to supporting and nurturing the fledgling church. Lydia's story in the Bible highlights her diligence in business, her earnest pursuit of spiritual truth, and her unwavering dedication to supporting the early Christian movement. Her industrious nature and generous spirit left a lasting impact on the church and serve as an enduring example of faithful service. Paul, a towering figure in the New Testament, exemplifies unparalleled diligence and dedication to spreading the Christian faith. He was a zealous Pharisee who fiercely persecuted early Christians. However, his life took a dramatic turn on the road to Damascus, where he encountered the risen Christ. Blinded by the encounter, Paul experienced a profound spiritual transformation. Once his sight was restored, he was baptized and became a fervent follower of Jesus. Paul's diligence in spreading the gospel is unparalleled. He embarked on multiple missionary journeys, traveling across the Roman Empire to preach the message of Christ. From synagogues to marketplaces, Paul tirelessly shared the gospel with Jews and Gentiles alike. He faced numerous hardships, including beatings, imprisonment, shipwrecks, and constant threats to his life, yet his commitment never wavered. Paul's written legacy is equally remarkable. He authored many letters, now part of the New Testament, addressing various churches and individuals. These epistles provide profound theological insights, practical guidance, and encouragement, shaping Christian doctrine and practice for generations. Paul's dedication extended to nurturing new believers and establishing churches. He mentored young leaders like Timothy and Titus, ensuring the continued growth and stability of the early Christian communities. His deep love for the believers and his unwavering commitment to their spiritual well-being are evident throughout his writings. Paul's life is a testament to the transformative power of God's grace and the extraordinary impact of diligent faith. His relentless pursuit of spreading the gospel and nurturing the early church has left an indelible mark on Christianity. David's journey begins as a young shepherd boy in Bethlehem. Despite his humble beginnings, his diligence in tending his father's sheep set the stage for his future greatness. David's courage and faith were evident early on when he defended his flock from lions and bears, honing the skills that would later define his legendary status. David's life took a dramatic turn when the prophet Samuel anointed him as the future king of Israel. Despite this promise, David's path to the throne was anything but straightforward. His diligence shone through as he served King Saul faithfully, even as Saul grew increasingly jealous and hostile. David's humility and hard work were evident as he played the harp to soothe Saul's troubled spirit. One of the most famous stories of David's diligence is his encounter with Goliath. Armed with only a sling and 5 stones, David's unwavering faith and meticulous preparation led him to prevail over the giant, showcasing his bravery and dedication. David's diligence extended to his leadership as king. He unified the tribes of Israel, established Jerusalem as the political and spiritual center, and brought the Ark of the Covenant to the city. His efforts helped expand Israel's territory and secure peace for the nation. Despite his flaws and mistakes, David's heart for God remained steadfast. and his psalms reflect his deep spiritual diligence and enduring faith. David's life was marked by a continuous pursuit of his faith. From being a shepherd in the fields to ruling as king, David's diligence in seeking and serving God was unwavering. His story is a powerful reminder of how diligence, faith, and perseverance can lead to extraordinary accomplishments. Nehemiah was a cupbearer to King Artaxerxes of Persia, a prestigious position that required trust and loyalty. However, when Nehemiah learned about the dire condition of Jerusalem's walls, his heart was deeply moved. Determined to restore his ancestral city, Nehemiah sought the king's permission to return and rebuild Jerusalem. Upon arriving in Jerusalem, Nehemiah encountered a formidable challenge. The walls lay in ruins, and the people were dispirited. Despite these overwhelming obstacles, Nehemiah demonstrated extraordinary diligence. He carefully assessed the damage and devised a strategic plan for the reconstruction. His leadership motivated the people to come together and work relentlessly, even in the face of substantial opposition from surrounding adversaries. Nehemiah's diligence extended beyond physical labor. He was also a man of profound prayer and faith. Throughout the rebuilding process, he consistently sought God's guidance and strength. This spiritual dedication fortified him against threats and discouragement from adversaries like Sanballat and Tobiah, who attempted to sabotage the work through intimidation and deceit. In just 52 days, through relentless effort and unwavering faith, Nehemiah and the people completed the wall, a testament to their collective diligence and God's favor. However, Nehemiah's work did not end there. He continued to govern the city, implementing reforms, leading the people in renewing their covenant with God, emphasizing social justice, and restoring true worship. Nehemiah's story is a powerful example of how diligent faith and hard work can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. His leadership, dedication, and spiritual commitment left a lasting legacy for Jerusalem and for us today. Noah's story begins in a time when the world was filled with corruption and turmoil. Despite the widespread challenges, Noah stood out as a righteous man who walked faithfully with God. Recognizing Noah's integrity, God entrusted him with a significant and crucial task. God instructed Noah to build an ark, a massive vessel designed to save Noah, his family, and pairs of every living creature from the impending flood. This daunting task required incredible diligence and unwavering faith. Noah promptly began the work, meticulously following God's detailed instructions. For years, he and his family labored tirelessly, cutting wood, constructing the ark's frame, and ensuring it was sealed and waterproofed. During this time, Noah endured ridicule and disbelief from those around him. Despite this, he remained steadfast, diligently focusing on the monumental task at hand. His commitment to God's command never wavered, even when the project appeared impossible. When the ark was finally completed, Noah gathered his family and the animals as God had instructed. As the rains began to fall and floodwaters rose, Noah's diligence was rewarded. The ark floated safely, preserving everyone inside while the rest of the world was submerged. Noah's story didn't conclude with the flood. After the waters receded, he continued to faithfully follow God's guidance. He built an altar to worship God, expressing his gratitude and devotion. God then established a covenant with Noah, promising never to flood the earth again and placing a rainbow in the sky as a sign of this everlasting promise. Noah's life serves as a powerful testament to the impact of diligence and faith. His unwavering commitment to God's command not only saved his family and countless animals, but also laid the foundation for a renewed and restored world. Thank you for joining us. If our stories have inspired you, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible Bible stories. See you next time.